Alrighty, what's up y'all? I had to wait till I got to an optimal spot to initiate all my various recording devices. So, just like to say welcome to all the noobs and randos for checking me out for the first time, and welcome back to my subscribers and constant visitors of the channel. And before we get too deep in the video, this is not clickbait. My bike has not been stolen. Nothing has been stolen from me this year, luckily. But I have had things stolen from me in the past. So if you're looking for, my bike is gone type video, it's not that. Just another bike life subject. Unfortunately, it's something we have to deal with. And you have to deal with theft everywhere. But, in the biker culture, subculture, it really sucks. You get your bike stolen. It's pretty shitty. So, our bikes, as I've illustrated in some of my other videos before, I've spoken on at least once, that sometimes our bikes are very personal. They're like extensions of ourselves, right? So, it's kind of like your kid, their security blanket, or, your mother left you a diary, or, something like that has sentimental value. It's... Of course, things like that are, to a child, that's much more important. To a heirloom that's left has a higher grade on the sentimental factor scale. But to us, it's like an immediate sentiment. It's like, if you're a yogi, it's your favorite yoga mat. This is my Zen zone. This is my place of meditation. This is my happy place, whatever you want to call it. And if somebody takes that away, that crap hurts. Like, I get it. I've got a buddy of mine that's got his bike stolen right out from in front of his apartment, and he lived in a pretty okay, nice area, not expecting a lot of crime out there, but usually that's where thieves get you. They get you where you think you're safe. People are, I pay to live in a nice neighborhood. I have a couple Tonic members who've had their motorcycle stolen recently, and I'll, of course, give credit where credit's due. I'll post their names up, and I'll, of course, drop in some of the scrollies that I have from some of the conversations been going on around this stolen bike stuff, and it just happened so recently that I was like, man, I feel like I got to talk about it, because when if you steal my bike, I want to cause you physical harm. Like, I want to hurt you. Like, if you stole my Benelli, I'd be really pissed off. Like, my Benelli's still fine. It's in the garage. It's neglected because I've been wasting my money on 360 cameras, obviously, and not buying cages for my Benelli so I can practice wheelies. But if you stole my Benelli, I would be very upset. Highly upset. I would want to hurt you. But if you try to steal my Ninja, I would want to cause you way more harm than the bike is worth in prison time. So it's like, don't touch my stuff. Don't steal my stuff. You're a crappy person. You take something that's near and dear to a biker, and most of us, some of us don't care about our bikes, and that's fine. It's just like any other culture, right? I say it all the time. Bikers are made out of people. Theft sucks no matter what's stolen from you, but for bikers who care about their bikes, if I could stop riding on this roller coaster on the street we have here in Michigan, for bikers who care about their bikes, man, that's like a jab in the heart. Like, it sucks so bad. Like, when I found out my buddy's bike got stolen, when he told us as a group, and the collective heartbreak of 4 other dudes was like, it was like you just watched the ending to like Old Yeller or something. Like, we were all like, oh my god. And then we went from sadness to murder. Like, we wanted to hurt whoever stole his bike immediately. And for thieves, they really only need, like, I don't know, a few things: time, opportunity, skill. Depending on which level of which you have, you don't need too many of the other, right? Like, if you got a lot of time, you got a lot of opportunity, you might not need a lot of skill. But if you got a little bit of time, a little bit of opportunity, your skill level will have to be higher. And most of the times, us as riders, we try to protect our bikes with wheel locks. You put on, the bike chains on the chain. Might cause a little bit of impediment to a thief, but a wheel lock, they roll up in a van. All you really need is 2 or 3 dudes, depending on how strong they are, a big enough van, and they will just yoink that boy and stick it in the back of the van, and your bike's gone, and they got all the time that they need later on to get that wheel lock off. And unfortunately, sometimes it's perpetuated by members of the biker community, but like I said, thieves are made out of people, and if you steal anything, that sucks because you're part of the people community. You shouldn't be stealing. Situations and, circumstances and all that, I don't care about that when you're stealing my stuff, and I'm sure any victim of theft feels the same way. Like, my brother's gonna lose his leg, I need to steal your bike to pay for a surgery. That sucks. Don't steal my stuff. I'm sure most stories aren't like that. Most people just steal bikes because of opportunity and finances, and of course eBay sales and parts, and you can piece a bike and usually they are not found unless you have a GPS unit on your bike, and unfortunately a lot of us do not have that on our motorcycles, and bikes are so easy to resell and get rid of that it's, I don't want to say impossible, but it's near impossible to my knowledge to get one back whole and undamaged. You get a piece back, you get a frame, you get something, but if you don't have full coverage insurance, you're just out of a bike and an inconvenienced and sad because your baby's gone. So in the bike life community, rider community, it sucks. You know, I've had my car stolen at least twice. Yeah, once for me and once for my sister when I let her have it. My wife's car was, my rims were stolen off my wife's car. My old truck has been broken into. My sound system was stolen. I don't know how many times when I used to live on 8 Mile next to the Northland skating rink. Yeah, you living in the hood. I got used to it. It sucked. I would just get up and go to work and just brush the glass off my driver's seat and call it a day and say screw it. But that sensation is nothing to what I assume I would feel if somebody stole my bike. So my heart goes out to all those folks who've lost bikes recently, who've lost bikes ever, and my murder, death, kill wishes go out to all those who steal bikes, you low pieces of crap. I don't care who you are. If you steal anything, you suck, but especially if you steal bikes, because we're talking about bikes right now and I'm a rider, and I just saw a few posts that just pissed me off, because I always say people suck, but man, it sucks so much more when you get your bike stolen. So, if you've ever had your bike stolen, or if you're a thief, go ahead and put your address down in the comments below, and we'll follow up. But if you had your bike stolen, go ahead and leave me some comments. Let me know how you felt. Let me know if you know of anybody who's had their bike stolen. Did they give up on riding completely? Did they just say, screw it, I'm done with this noise, I'm not going through this type of loss again, and I'm out? Or did they just fuck up and get a new bike? Like my buddy, he got a new bike and went on about his day, but man, that's pretty. It was still hurtful to hear that his bike got stolen. Also, watch your bike. Luckily, I live where my bike is in eye-shot, earshot. I live in a pretty nice neighborhood, pretty okay, but I never trust anybody. If I park my bike outside for any reason whatsoever, if somebody walks past my bike more than once, I'm already on you. Like, what do you want? What are you doing? Don't touch my bike. Don't look at my bike too long, because I feel like you're casing my bike just so you can come back later and know what I got. I don't leave my garage door open very long when I'm out there doing maintenance. If I'm out there by myself, I'm staying with the bike, but if I go in the house, I make sure to hurry up and get back outside so nobody can just walk by and see what's up in my garage. I'm just paranoid like that, but I've had too many things stolen, and too many times I've been taken advantage of to trust people ever. So maybe it's just me, but I'm always keeping a watchful eye on my bikes. I got cameras around my house because I hate people, and I like to know what's going on. So I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. If you have not gone ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, go ahead, hit that thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. If not, I appreciate you watching anyway. And hello, compers. I will catch you next time.